I want to talk about the thing that I want out of Nintendo Switch 2, and it has to do with Nintendo 3DS and DS games hypothetically being added to Nintendo Switch Online. We know that that's a likely outcome for those titles. There are too many fantastic games from that era of Nintendo's history, and so many important experiences that would work wonderfully in portable mode again, or on the big screen with Nintendo hardware. But the thing that I've been thinking about is that there are 150 million plus Nintendo Switch 1 owners, and I've got just the screen portion. Actually, this is the whole console. This is what the Nintendo Switch is. 150 million owners of this machine out there. You know, a big chunk of those people are going to be the first adopters of Nintendo Switch 2, and one of the things that's come to the forefront with Nintendo Switch 2 is that it's going to have a USB-C port on the top and bottom of the device. And I've got my Switch OLED here. This is the launch Switch. And what I've been thinking about is maybe there's going to be either a first-party or a third-party manufacturer that allows you to connect a couple of switches like that in a more elegant way than me holding it like this. And you would be able to play Nintendo 3DS games using your existing Switch 1 screen or console on top of your Switch 2 machine, and you'd have much more screen space. You'd be able to use the touch screen of either of the devices. I mean, maybe they could do it so it could be on the bottom, because this is going to be a lower resolution screen, because conceivably we're getting full 1080p at 60 frames per second on Nintendo Switch 2 on its screen. But wouldn't that be incredible? Wouldn't that be an amazing way to be able to play DS and 3DS games? You'd be able to use your finger for any of the stylus stuff. You'd be able to see everything with real clarity. Everything would be upscaled and look better than ever. And man, it would be amazing to play some of those classic 3DS and DS titles like that. Of course, they could also do something where you could play it vertically like this, and maybe there's a new case where you could elegantly play your Nintendo Switch 2 vertically and see the top and bottom screens. But I just love the idea of more screen real estate to be able to play those classic games. And maybe there are new games that implement the idea of dual screen functionality. Maybe there are Wii U titles as well that sort of take the place of you having the whole screen on the control pad. Instead, you could sort of hook up two switches like that. It also gives new life to people using their existing Switch 1 hardware, which I think, because Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible, a lot of the Switch 1s are going to start to get a little dusty. They're just not going to get used when people upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2.